National Awakening. The only talent, I pick up corpse to become a god introduction. All people descend to the battlefield of all nations. Awakening talent for survival. Lin Feng awakens his only SSS level talent. Unlimited plunder. You can plunder talents, skills, attributes, etc. from any target. So, Lin Feng wandered on the battlefield of 10,000 ethnic groups, becoming a steadily developing corpse picker. Picking up corpses, Frost Dragon. Epic level looting skill. Ice Dragon breathing. Collecting corpse and undead sovereign. Plucking heroic equipment. Frostmourne. Collecting corpse, abyssal prison, flame demon. Predating legendary skill. Incarnation of flame demon. Corpse picking holy angel. Plunder SSS level talent. Holy light protection. Afterwards, Lin Feng, who became a god by picking up corpses, protected himself with the holy light and drew his sword to mourn the frost. Summon the scourge of the undead. 1 second ago, an ice dragon opened its mouth and exhaled. Next second, you will transform into a blazing demon. Triggering lava purgatory. 1,000 clans strong. Why do you have all our innate skills? We don't have it, but you still have it. Are you not a human race? Lin Feng. I was just a little bit more stable than you during my development. Chapter 1. National Awakening. Only one SSS level talent. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The will of heaven has descended. Welcome to the battlefield of survival for all races. This is a world full of crises and adventures, fierce beasts roam here, and gods and demons dance wildly. The living beings who live to the end will have the opportunity to become the supreme ruler of immortality as the chosen lucky ones. You will awaken your talents, death or eternal life. Everything is in your own hands. Good luck to you. Lin Feng slowly opened his eyes and found himself in an old house. The style of the house is very similar to the houses built by people in primitive times to block wind and rain. A simple wooden bed is the only piece of furniture. Looking through the window, the outside world is gloomy and oppressive. On the battlefield of all races, gods and demons dance wildly. Death. Eternal life. Lin Feng took a deep breath. Just graduated from a prestigious university, ready to step into the big dying vat of society and show off your skills. I didn't expect to come into such a world. At this moment, the sound in my ears rang out again. Welcome to the battlefield of the 10,000 clans. Your area is Novice Village number 9527 in Zone 1. The initial number of people in the Novice Village is 10,000, tip. Every newly born creature will have a novice house, where they will be protected by the will of the heavenly Tao. Without permission, other creatures cannot enter. Tip. Resting inside the house for beginners can quickly restore injuries, physical strength, and energy. Tip. From now on, you will have a 7-day beginner protection period. At the end of the beginner protection period, those who have not reached level 10 will be wiped out. Tip. After the novice protection period ends, the beast tide will sweep through all novice villages. Both survival and death are in one's own hands. Lin Feng lifted his head. In his gaze, a layer of golden light shield appeared, covering the entire village. I think this is the protection of the heavenly way for beginners. Lin Feng extracted 2 pieces of information from the prompts of the heavenly way. 1. Upgrade to level 10 in 7 days, which is the first assessment faced by all descended beings. Secondly, it is the beast tide after the novice protection period ends. This is the second assessment. Although Lin Feng didn't know how terrifying the so-called beast tide was, he still felt a sense of urgency inexplicably in his heart. With a thought, a virtual panel appeared in front of me. It is divided into 6 sections. Personal information, backpack, chat channel, equipment, friends, and war pets. He first clicked on the personal information section. Name. Lin Feng, age. 22, race. Human race, level. Level 1, 0 out of 100, power. 19, agile. 18, constitution. 20, energy. 28, talent. Unawakened, power. Second level, note. Combat power is evaluated comprehensively based on various basic indices. The standard basic index for ordinary adults is 10, and the standard combat power is level 1. The standard combat power for an ordinary person is level 1, but my combat power is level 2. It seems that these years of exercise have not been in vain. Lin Feng is quite satisfied with his various attributes and combat evaluation. During his school years, he was enthusiastic about exercising and also learned various combat techniques, achieving impressive results in competitions. The original advantage of the body is manifested here. The initial combat power was one level higher than that of ordinary people. Lin Feng felt inexplicably relieved. He continued to check his information panel. Level 1, don't know how to level up. Is it a way to kill monsters and increase levels? After playing games for many years, Lin Feng can almost be certain that this level is closely related to combat power. At that moment, the indifferent voice rang out again. Tip. Killing ferocious beasts or completing Heavenly Way missions can gain experience and level up. Tip. Killing a ferocious beast has a chance to drop equipment, and there is also a chance for a lottery. Tip. Completing the tasks released by the Heavenly Way will earn you rich rewards. I understand. Lin Feng took a deep breath. This obviously encourages everyone to go out and kill wild monsters to improve themselves. In this heavenly battlefield, it is impossible to lie flat or live a miserable life. After all, the protective cover in the novice village only lasts for 7 days, and within that time, it must be upgraded to level 10. After 7 days, even if you reach level 10, if you don't have enough self-protection power, the beast tide will still be a dead end. After a moment of contemplation, Lin Feng clicked on the chat channel. Crouching slot. A battlefield for survival for all races. What kind of ghosts? 7 days without reaching level 10, wipe it out. What other beast tide is there? I don't believe it, this is definitely not true. Woo-woo, I just graduated. I don't want to die yet. Don't panic for now. Who said we will definitely die? We have levels and combat power, and there are monsters outside the village. Isn't this just an online game? According to general experience, we don't want to die here, we can only brush monsters to gain experience, upgrade to increase combat power, and that's the way. Yeah, right. If you don't want to die, you definitely need to constantly improve your combat power. Speaking of which, what are the values of several items and what are the levels of combat power? I'll come first. My combat power is level 1, what are you all? Same as before, I am also a first class. Hehe, I'm a second level player and I often go parkour. The data shows strength 17, agility 25, physical fitness 21, and energy 18. Sleeping trough, brother, your agility is too high, isn't it? I'm only 13 agile. I am also a second level, but I have many physical fitness points, which may be related to my frequent survival in the wilderness on Blue Star. I'll go. It looks like combat power is linked to 4-dimensional attributes. We ordinary people should all be at first level, right? Woo, I'm a homestead girl. I usually don't go out, let alone exercise. If I had known this day, I would have moved even if I said anything. Seeing this, Lin Feng roughly understood the current situation. It seems that combat power is related to 4-dimensional attributes. By enhancing the 4-dimensional attributes, one can enhance their combat power. Before entering the world of the heavens, most people were ordinary people. Even with the development of technology, many people have become accustomed to having everything delivered to their doorstep while staying at home, which has led to a large number of people rarely exercising. That is to say, there will be a large proportion of ordinary people in the village who are of the first rank. And there will also be a small portion of people who have undergone systematic training and have a second-level combat power. So what if it's a more powerful profession? There are so many people who have descended into this world, and even if there are few and far between third and even fourth level people, they will definitely not be absent. Thinking of this, Lin Feng's heart tightened. At this moment, the voice of the heavenly way rang in my ears again. Announcement. Talent skills are about to awaken, and the wheel of fate has turned. Good luck to everyone. Reminder. Talent skills are divided into 9 levels. F, E, D, C, B, A, S, SS, and SSS. Reminder. SSS level talents have uniqueness. As soon as this news appeared, the chat channel became even hotter. Amitabha Buddha, Buddha bless me with a good talent. Sleeping slot, here it is. Are the essential cool skills for online games finally going to happen to me? Upstairs, you've been deeply involved in the show. Aren't you afraid to awaken a trash talent? Hey, since it's already like this, it's no use worrying. Woo-woo, the mindset upstairs is also too good. As a top-level non-chieftain who drinks with his teeth full, it's hard not to feel anxious. The more top-notch talents are, the rarer they will be. Those who can awaken SSS talents with billions of descended beings are so lucky. SSS level talent. At least 1 in a billion. Just thinking about it makes me excited. Lin Feng couldn't help feeling nervous when he saw this. In this world full of slaughter, the significance represented by a good talent is self-evident. What kind of talent will one awaken? Suddenly, the noisy voices drifted away from me, as if the world had been silent for a moment. A mysterious feeling lingered around Lin Feng, and he couldn't help but let everything go. Ding! Congratulations on awakening your only SSS level talent. Unlimited plunder. Chapter 2. First kill appears. Get on the death list. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Lying trough. SSS level talent. I have awakened an SSS level talent. Lin Feng instantly fell into ecstasy. Lin Feng took a deep breath and tried his best to calm his excited mood. My mind twitched. An introduction to unlimited plunder emerged. Unlimited plunder. Can plunder all the talents, skills, attributes, equipment, etc. of the target. Very good, very powerful. This is Lin Feng's most intuitive feeling, truly worthy of SSS talent. Lin Feng, who was very satisfied, then switched to the chat channel of the novice village. It's also time to see what talents others have awakened. Good guy, the feeling of awakening talent is really exciting, it's really mysterious. Hahaha, I am already strong and have awakened an E-level talent for strength enhancement. Woo-woo, my awakening talent is an F-level speed talent with agility enhancement. What's the use of this? Run away when you see monsters. How can I level up? Be content. At the very least, it's very practical. Unlike me, which enhances my sense of smell, what's the use of this thing? Sleeping slot. I have awakened my D-level skill. Cold ice arrow, I have earned this wave, hahaha. After everyone awakens their talents, some are happy while others are worried. Lin Feng did not participate in the discussion, but silently peeked at the screen. I want to see if there are anyone in this novice village who awakens SSS talent like me. Ding! All members of the novice village have awakened their talents, and the forum module is now open. Ding! The beginner backpack has been opened. Hey! We have a new forum module and a backpack. Lin Feng couldn't help but raise his eyebrows, thinking to himself that this world is really becoming more and more like an online game. Once the forum module is launched, it will definitely become a place for everyone to exchange information. Science popularization, trading, intelligence sharing and interaction, as well as meaningless watering stickers, will definitely appear. In this way, soon everyone's talent types and combat methods will definitely be revealed to a greater or lesser extent. With a thought, open your backpack first and take a look. In a small space of about 1 cubic meter, there are 3 white equipment placed. Upon closer inspection, a 3-piece set is essential for beginners in online games. Beginner weapons, beginner cloth clothes, and beginner grass shoes. Novice weapon, level 0. Attack power, strength, plus 2-inch novice cloth, level 0. Defense, constitution, plus 2-inch novice grass shoes, level 0. Speed, agility, plus 2-inch with a sudden thought, the novice put on a 3-piece set. Starting with a steel knife, the cold handle actually gave Lin Feng a sense of security. Subsequently, Lin Feng clicked on the forum module and a bright red sticker on the top came into view. Number of survivors in the novice village. 10,000. The duration of the protective cover in the novice village is still 6 days, 23 hours, and 52 minutes. On a transparent background, there are 4 big characters. The death list. A chill climbed up Lin Feng's back and rushed straight to his forehead. Hey, the forum is open, sleeping slot. Death list. Nima, I'm getting goosebumps. Lin Feng stood up and paced to calm his mind. Brothers and sisters, the world is so fucked up. If you get any news, please send it out for communication. Yeah, right, do you have any awakened high-talent experts to speak up and ask for guidance? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Li Ming. I have awakened my C.level talent skill. Wind fluctuation. Now I plan to explore outside. The coordinates have been sent, and D and E talents are coming to team up. I'll go. You really have a boss who awakens C.level talents. Our village has 10,000 people, I wonder how many people have awakened C.level talents. Anyway, it's rare. So far, only one Li Ming big shot is known, and the rest is either F or E. It seems like there aren't even many D.level talents left. It's too difficult to awaken good talents, Li Ming, take me with him. The chat channel is full of compliments for Li Ming. Many people also want to know if there is anyone more talented than Li Ming. However, Lin Feng did not intend to expose himself. After all, after climbing the stairs and looking around, it is known that most people's talents are concentrated in the E and F levels, and even Ds are rare, and Cs are even rarer. His talent is even more terrifying. He is well aware that once this unique talent appears, it will definitely attract everyone's attention, and standing out from the crowd is not necessarily a good thing. The human heart is unpredictable, who knows if anyone will be against him. The chat channel remained as hot as ever, but Lin Feng didn't want to watch it anymore. The hustle and bustle outside the door gradually increased. Yu reading www.yuukangshu.net pushed the door and saw that someone was practicing their skills, while others were gathering in groups of 3 or 2 to plan a team outing. Suddenly, Lin Feng felt a chill and a small water ball splashed onto his leg. Lin Feng turned his head and saw that someone in the nearby stone house was practicing his skills. Feeling that his skills had hit someone else, the man turned his head and apologized awkwardly. I'm sorry, brother. I'm not proficient in this skill and I misspelled it. I'm sorry. Lin Feng saw that the man had no ill intentions and shook his head, saying it was okay. The man received forgiveness and was eager to try again. He raised his hands and gestured, intending to do it again. After a while, my face turned red, but there was no change. The man, who didn't believe in evil, tried again and finally felt a trace of energy, but it was not enough to release his skills. Originally, releasing active skills would consume energy, isn't that like a blue bar in the game? The man rubbed his head and murmured, "It's a bit interesting." Upon hearing the man's words, Lin Feng was not too surprised. After all, if there are no restrictions, what else can be dangerous in this world when grinding away monsters? By the way, brother, what is your initial talent? Let me see, brother. Lin Feng smiled slightly and casually evaded. At this moment, a chilling scream came from outside the village protective cover not far away. Lin Feng was startled and quickly walked towards the place where the screams were made. At the same time, with a ding sound, the forum changed. A line of words slowly appeared on the death list. Novice Wang Feng was killed by the first-level ferocious plant ghost vine. Chapter 3. First time picking up corpses. Fireball technique. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Not far from a stone house, a man lay on the ground with his hands propped up, panting heavily and muttering in fear. Third level. Wang Feng's combat power is as strong as 3 levels. How could he be killed? The sound of a bustling crowd came. Obviously, someone closer had already arrived at the scene one step ahead of him. What? Third level combat power. Such a person has been taken out of the village in seconds. What should we, who only have first level combat power, do? Upgraded to level 10 in 7 days. After the protection period ends, there will still be a beast tide. We can't even defeat the monsters at the village gate now, isn't this making us wait here to die? A series of panicked voices rang out. Many people have great power, what are we afraid of? Let's take action together. Is it difficult to kill such a first-level ferocious plant? Yeah, what are you afraid of? Let's go together. Some people encouraged everyone with high fighting spirit, but it also aroused some people's agreement. Subsequently, a small team of about 10 people gathered and walked towards the place where the screams came from. Lin Feng followed behind this small team and also walked out. Just as everyone arrived at the edge of the novice village, a strong smell of blood came into their noses. In an instant, everyone was shocked by what they saw before them. Enter the destination. It was the huge vine that penetrated through the human chest, slowly withdrawing after absorbing enough blood. Watching the bleeding vines restore their harmless appearance to humans and animals. Everyone shuddered with fear. Knowing that this world is full of slaughter and witnessing it firsthand is always different. A strong bloody smell lingers on the nose. In fear and terror, a fireball suddenly appeared and roared towards Ghost Vine. Everyone was startled, not even considering who had taken the initiative, and coincidentally launched an attack on Gueteng. The sky is filled with dazzling skills, and these attacks fall on Ghost Vine, causing it immense pain. The thorny vines broke through the ground and attacked the crowd, but were about to be waved in front of them when they were blocked by an invisible cover. Protective cover, ha ha ha, brothers, this ghost vine won't harm us. Hurry up. Damn it, I'm a fire-type skill, see if I can burn it. Ghost vines twisted their stems in pain, but the humans holding protective covers couldn't help it. After a while, with a bang, the trunk of the ghost vine fell to the ground without any movement. This ghost vine was killed by us, right? Said the man with some uncertainty. Look at all the injuries on it, it's dead. That's for sure, ha ha ha. I thought it was so amazing, but we still killed him. As he spoke, he quickly walked towards the outside of the protective cover, eager to see if something good would explode after killing the monster. Watching everyone else follow the man as he ran away, Lin Feng frowned slightly. My gaze once again fell on the ghost vine not far away. Information about ghost vine appears. Fierce beast. Ghost vine, level. First level, combat power evaluation. Skill. Explosion rate. 0.1%. This is the right granted by the heavenly Tao to the descending beings to view information about other creatures. However, this information is very vague, and both combat power and skills are unknown. Do you know that this ghost vine has the ability to instantly kill third-level combat power, but was defeated by more than a dozen novice long-range attacks with only second-level combat power at the highest? Is this process too simple? At this moment, mutations arise suddenly. Lin Feng's pupils contracted. Countless vines emerged from the ground and rushed towards the crowd. The fallen trunk of Ghost Vine quietly stood upright. Without the protection of the protective cover this time, many people were hit. The screams of agony and pain intertwined. The red blood dyed the land red. This is simply a massacre. The death list on the forum was quickly refreshed. Novice Niao Yongping was killed by the first-level ferocious plant Ghost Vine. Novice Shuang Jiamen was killed by the first-level ferocious plant Ghost Vine. Novice Wang Quan was killed by the first-level ferocious plant Ghost Vine. In an instant, the group besieging Ghost Vine died. 3 people. The remaining people were hit without any defense, with numerous scars. At this moment, everyone finally understood that this Ghost Vine was pretending to die. Seeing the bodies of the same kind beside him, he was horrified and didn't care about the injuries on his body. He crawled back and muttered. "I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Damn it, wake up and run back quickly. What are you waiting for?" The person who has returned to the protective cover has settled down and wants to use skills to attack. "Gone, I'm at the bottom of my energy, I can't use my skills anymore." "Me too. What to do? Everyone outside should leave quickly, what are you doing?" The remaining people crawled back to the protective cover. Although they were injured again, no one died in battle. Looking back at Guiding in the distance, everyone's eyes were filled with fear. They were all injured by the lure of Guitang and were sitting on the ground recovering their energy. Smelling the bloody smell in the air, a desolate and sorrowful atmosphere infected everyone present. After all, people born in peaceful times have witnessed such battles with their own eyes. A battlefield full of blood, both human corpses. Lin Feng took a deep breath. This is the world he will live in the future. It's not a game, there's no such thing as rebirth or resurrection. If you die, it's all for one. In a cruel world, life and death may be in an instant. At this moment, Lin Feng's only thought in his heart was to become stronger. Only by becoming stronger and constantly strengthening can he survive in this cruel world. After a moment of silence. "What should I do? Are you still fighting?" Blow a fart, everyone is injured and can't even unleash their skills. "What are you doing, delivering vegetables?" The recovery speed of the stone house is fast. "I'll go back to the stone house to recover first." After the man finished speaking, he walked towards his stone house without hesitation. The remaining people looked at each other, unwilling to look at the ghost vine outside the protective cover. "No matter how unwilling you are, it's useless. Look at us defeated soldiers, don't think about it. Come back." The crowd nodded helplessly, dragging their remaining bodies back to their own stone houses. In the blink of an eye, there was only Lin Feng left in this place. In the vast novice village, the same thing is happening everywhere. Looking at the list of casualties again. During this short period of time, more than 30 people have died in action. The bloody reality has made everyone realize the cruelty of this world, no longer just holding a gaming mentality. Level 1 ferocious plants are so strong. You don't even need to think about it to know that the beast tide in 7 days will be terrifying countless times. And now most of the people in the novice village only have first-level combat power. Everyone is completely panicked. The sense of urgency is chasing everyone in the novice village. "Everyone, we need to kill monsters and upgrade as soon as possible. Otherwise, when the beast tide comes, our combat power will be nothing but a gift. Come on, you read books www.yuukangshu.net team up, time is running out, everyone speed up." The third row of stone houses in the east of the beginner's village coordinates, I am a D.level strength talent. Let's team up. Boss, I'm an E.level visual talent, I'm here to find you. In the beginner chat channel, there is a lot of information seeking to form teams everywhere. Not long after, small teams, under the pressure of death, stepped out of their protective covers and headed towards the outside of the village. The bustling sounds in the village gradually disappeared. At this moment, Lin Feng had no time to pay attention to these things. The smell of blood floating in the air and the corpses on the ground all reminded him of how dangerous the world was. Think of your SSS level talent, unlimited plunder. Looking at the 4 corpses outside the protective cover, and then looking at the ghost vine lying there again, pretending to be dead, I had a thought in my heart. Slowly stepping out of the protective cover, Lin Feng walked cautiously forward. After walking a few steps, I came across the first corpse. There was still a hint of fear on his face, with a big hole in his chest and blood flowing all over the ground. Lin Feng has an impression of him. He was the first one to take action after Gueteng had a change. Suppressing fear, he cautiously stared at Gueteng and pressed his hand against the male corpse. A white light flashed by, and the warm power came from the corpse. Ding! Unlimited plunder successful. Congratulations on obtaining the E.level skill. Fireball. P.S. New books for collection. Please follow up. Daily data tracking is crucial for new books. I also hope that readers can read tens of thousands of words without relying on books. Flip to the last page of the latest chapter every day. Only with high follow-up data can there be recommendations for new books, and even young authors have the motivation to become more popular. Chapter 4. Using War to Pay for War. First Kill Achievement. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. The conjecture in his heart was proven, and Lin Feng couldn't help but get excited. Sure enough, this is the terrifying aspect of SSS level talents. In the name of domineering plunder, everything in the world is just his resource pool. He attempted to unleash his talents again and engage in plunder. Predation failed, can only plunder the same target once. Upon hearing this prompt, Lin Feng confirmed the mechanism of talent. Then he lifted his head and looked at the ghost vine several meters away. Still pretending to be dead. Without hesitation, Lin Feng quickly walked towards the second corpse. Lin Feng did not delay the process of 1 cycle of growth and 2 cycles of ripening. With a stretch of my hand, the familiar warm feeling struck again. Ding! Unlimited plunder successful. Congratulations on obtaining the E.level talent. Agility enhancement. Agile enhancement. Agility doubles. Whew! It's really too powerful. In just a moment, he acquired 2 talents. Next is you. Lin Feng stared at a corpse on the ground with bright eyes. Wang Feng, a 3rd-level powerhouse, I hope you don't disappoint me. Ding! A white light flashed by. Unlimited plunder successful. Congratulations on obtaining the D.level talent. Power Rampage. Power Frenzy. Triple Power. Power Frenzy. Triple the power. Lin Feng's lips curved upwards, outlining a smile. This wave has earned. With such talent, it can be said that the combat power is soaring. Just as Lin Feng was excited. Whoosh! The sound of breaking through the air came, but it was the ghost vine. Finally, no longer pretending to be dead, the huge vine shot towards us. Lin Feng was not surprised, he was always on guard against Gueteng's move from beginning to end. A fireball appeared out of thin air and exploded towards the vines of the ghost vine. In an instant, a blazing fire broke out on the vine. Lin Feng took the opportunity to run to the last female corpse. Unlimited plunder successful. Obtain E.level skill. Ice Sting. After obtaining the skills, Lin Feng did not hesitate to retreat. Here in Ghost Vine, 3 more vines fly out. The icy cold wind appears with ice spikes. Ice and fire double heaven. Lin Feng's attack angered the already injured ghost vine. A vine suddenly shot out from Lin Feng's feet and wrapped around his ankle. Pop! Lin Feng couldn't dodge and was pulled down to the ground. As the fluttering vines approach. A flash of cold light. The vine at the ankle was instantly cut off. Lin Feng rolled off the spot. The howling vines rubbed against Lin Feng's cheek and hit the ground hard. Dust splatters. It's so close. If it weren't for his quick reaction, he would have had one more corpse pierced through his chest. Quickly turn over and stabilize your body. With a thought, activate the fireball technique. This time, it was no longer aimed at the vines of the ghost vine, but rather hit its own steel knife, moment a blazing steel knife appears. Fire has a natural restraint on woody plants. Lin Feng waved his steel knife and dodged the attack of the vines with his agile skills. At the same time, his power frenzy also led to a surge in his combat power. Numerous talents and skills have given Lin Feng even more confidence. Continuously use the steel knife in your hand to cut off the vines of the ghost vine while quickly heading towards the body of the ghost vine. Seeing Lin Feng gradually approaching, the strong sense of crisis made Gueteng even crazier. The attack is getting stronger and stronger. Even though Lin Feng was agile, he couldn't help but be injured under the crazy attack of Ghost Vine. We can't waste any more. Lin Feng endured the pain and continued to approach the body of Gueteng. The vines of Gueteng were constantly being knocked down, during which Lin Feng suffered some injuries. Fortunately, the bonus of having agility talent made his speed faster. Despite narrowly avoiding the killing move, he did not suffer any fatal injuries. The constantly injured vines, combined with Lin Feng's injury for injury approach, make Gueteng feel a crisis. Also let Lin Feng see the opportunity in the battle. Finally, Lin Feng's sharp eyes saw the defensive loophole that appeared after the vine was knocked down. With a backward tilt of the body, it was able to dodge the attack of a vine. With a flip of the hand, it grabbed the handle of the knife and lifted it to its right arm, throwing the blazing steel knife with all its might. Yu reading www.yuyukeangshu.net. With a single strike of the steel knife, the trunk of the ghost vine was cut off, and the fluttering vines fell to the ground in response. Successfully killed the first level ferocious plant ghost vine, experience plus 30. Who? Lin Feng was panting heavily. This battle may seem short. Lived, but it consumed him greatly. There are dozens of wounds, big and small, all over the body. However, everything was worth it, finally killing Ghost Vine. It's also time for harvest. With this expectation in mind, Lin Feng walked quickly to Gueteng. Endless plunder. Ding, unlimited plunder successful. Congratulations on obtaining the E.level skill. Wood entanglement. Lin Feng lay on the ground, grinning. Sure enough. After killing these monsters, you can also plunder benefits from them. In this way, all monsters in the world will become their skill extraction library. So my path to upgrade is very clear. Fight monsters, acquire skills, use skills to fight monsters, and then use the acquired skills to fight new monsters. It's all about using war to pay for war. This SSS level talent is really domineering. And the entanglement of this wood. I think it was the vine that suddenly crawled out of the ground and wrapped around his ankle before. A very practical skill. At this moment, the announcement sound of the system sounded. Announcement. The first level ferocious plant ghost vine has been killed. Congratulations to novice Lin Feng for achieving the first kill achievement in the novice village. Rewards include plus 10 free attribute points, plus 20 experience points, and an enchantment ring. Tip. The basic combat power of level 1 ferocious beasts and plants can reach level 5, and the basic combat power of level 2 ferocious beasts and plants can reach level 6. Chapter 5. The ground is covered in corpses. Opportunities everywhere. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. As soon as the killing announcement appeared, the chat channel was filled with excitement. Wow! First kill. This is a big shot. There is also an enchantment ring, I don't know what it is. I admire it so much. Although I don't know what it is, can there be defective first kill rewards? That must not be possible. Is Lin Feng interested in telling me? Crouching Slot, are you so awesome? We formed a team of 10 and encountered a red-eyed mouse as soon as we left the village. It's still stuck. Someone killed Ghost Vine alone. I haven't heard of someone named Lin Feng who awakened C-level talents either. Where did this big shot come from? The announcement reminds first-level monsters to have 5th-level combat power. Only after so many deaths can one monster be killed. This world is too dangerous, isn't it? No, where's Li Ming? He has already gathered his team to fight monsters, hasn't he? Probably killing a ferocious beast. I'll go. We've been searching for the ferocious beast here for about 10 minutes and haven't found it yet. As a result, some big shots have already taken their heads and killed them. Woo-woo, we did encounter a fierce beast, but not to mention killing it, the team has all dispersed. Boss, please cover up. Ha, what kind of big shot is Lin Feng? Haven't you heard of it? That ghost vine has been besieged before, and although it hasn't died, it must have been injured. Who knows if this person named Lin Feng went to pick up the leak? Well, sometimes luck is also very important. Hee, upstairs, you're jealous that someone took the first kill. Even if it's an injured first-level ferocious plant, do you have the ability to kill alone? Isn't it because you can't eat grapes here and say grapes are sour? The bustling chat channel did not affect Lin Feng. At this moment, Lin Feng is checking the enchanted ring of the first kill reward. With a thought, a white light flickered. A simple silver ring suddenly appeared in Lin Feng's hand. Take a closer look. Enchanting ring. Crafted by fusing secret silver with star stones, it has an energy of +10 and a 50% increase in energy recovery speed. 10 points of energy. A magic ring can actually increase energy by 10 points. You should know that the first kill reward only has 10 free attributes in total. And after this round of battle, the importance of energy goes without saying. This energy recovery speed is also very practical. Without even thinking, quickly put on the enchantment ring. In an instant, a clear stream rushed into my mind, and a sense of comfort came. It's simply amazing. After putting on the enchantment ring, Lin Feng thought for a moment. Distribute the free attribute points obtained from the first kill evenly among the 2 points. The last 2 points were allocated to strength. Open the personal panel again. Name. Lin Feng, age. 22, race. Human race, level. Level 1, 50/100, power. 23, +2, agility. 20, +2, constitution. 22, +2, energy. 30, +10, talent. Infinite predation, SSS level, power rampage, D level, agility enhancement, E level, skills. Fireball, level E, ice sting, level E, wood wrap, level E, combat power. Level 3, evaluated comprehensively based on various basic indices. Lin Feng's heart was filled with joy. Energy points have skyrocketed. Experience has also increased by 50. This battle has yielded fruitful results: agility enhancement paired with power frenzy. A skilled kite pilot. Calm down, a good mood. Lin Feng rubbed his head and returned to the stone house. In the fierce battle just now, he suffered a lot of injuries and consumed more than half of his energy. Going to the wilderness like this is like delivering vegetables. Sitting cross-legged, Lin Feng's wounds were gradually recovering. It's a wonderful feeling, immersed in it. At a certain moment, Lin Feng opened his eyes. Gripping his fist, The strong sense of power made Lin Feng's face show a smile. By the way, I don't know how everyone's progress is either. Under the threat of animal tide, the people in the village left their protective covers. Yu reading www.yuukangshu.net. The intense monster hunting operation has also been going on for some time. The saying that more people have greater power is not just empty talk. As each team sets off, fierce beasts are constantly being killed. After the villagers gradually adapted to the battle, the data on the death list finally slowed down. However, it is still inevitable that death or injury may occur. Lin Feng opens the forum. The number of survivors in the novice village is 9,647. The duration of the protective cover in the novice village is still 6 days and 19 hours, 353 people. This is only 5 hours, the mortality rate is really high. Novice Chi Hao was killed by the first-level ferocious beast, the giant mantis monster. Novice Sixinluo was killed by the first-level ferocious beast Mudtan poison frog. Novice Luo Yong was killed by the first-level ferocious beast Mudtan poison frog. Novice Li Chaomu was killed by the first-level ferocious plant ghost vine. A series of death announcements stimulated Lin Feng. Taking a deep breath, Lin Feng carefully observed the death list combined with scattered information from everyone's chat. I just realized that there are not many types of first-level ferocious beasts near the novice village. As everyone said. There is a towering cliff at the easternmost edge of novice village. There are not many ferocious beasts here, but a common level 1 ferocious plant is the ghost vine. And the other 3 sides are all grasslands, distributed with 5 first-class ferocious beasts. Giant mantis monster, rodent rabbit, mud poison frog, 5 venom snake, blood monkey. The fact that humans have suffered so many casualties also means that there will be many corpses of both ferocious beasts and humans outside now. Realizing this, Lin Feng didn't linger any longer. He opened the door and walked towards the outside. These deadly beasts and humans are all my chances. Chapter 6. The struggle between Snipes and Clams. Fisherman benefits. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Lin Feng walked through the protective cover and found many scattered footsteps on the ground. It seems that many people are starting from here, and it is possible to find corpses along this direction. Lin Feng pondered and walked forward along his steps. In no time, Lin Feng smelled a bloody smell. My heart sinks. I don't know if it's human blood or the corpse of a ferocious beast. Quickly stepping forward and taking a light breath, it was the corpse of a ferocious beast. A huge praying mantis fell to the ground, with 2 forearms shining with cold light chopped to the ground, and traces of being burned on its body. This should be the giant praying mantis monster. Many people in the death announcement were killed by it. Step forward quickly and place your hand on the praying mantis monster. A force transmitted from the corpse of the praying mantis monster to Lin Feng's body, unlimited plunder successful. Obtain 2 power attributes. Oh, it's an attribute point. This time, I did not acquire any talents or skills, but instead obtained attribute points. Okay, it's also a good harvest. Continue. Keep moving forward with your steps. Passing through the bushes, a male corpse appeared in front of him. A large amount of blood stains dyed the land dark red, and even formed shallow blood puddles near the male corpse. Alas, encountering human corpses is inevitable. Lin Feng was well aware of how cruel the world was, and at this moment it was just a matter of some kind of injury. Quickly walked up to the body and extended his expressionless hand. Unlimited plunder successful. Congratulations on obtaining the E.level talent skill. Fireball technique, detected the same talent, merging now. Successful fusion, congratulations on obtaining D.level talent skill. Flame explosion. Haha. Lin Feng was pleasantly surprised. After plundering someone else's talent for the first time, he had some speculations. What would happen if the same talent were plundered? I didn't expect it to be confirmed so quickly. His first talent skill he plundered was Fireball, and this corpse is also Fireball. It is obvious that there is a certain chance of evolution after the fusion of these same talent skills. Unlimited Plunder. It's really too powerful. Undoubtedly, it is an SSS talent. At this moment, Lin Feng became increasingly confident about the future. Not very long. Another corpse appeared. The death of this female corpse was particularly tragic. A deep knife wound on her waist almost split her in half. Because it should have been the two arms cut off by the praying mantis monster. The body is facing downwards, with only a wound on the waist. It should have been a surprise attack, a blow from the back, killed on the spot. Thinking of this, Lin Feng became even more cautious. Always pay attention to the surroundings. Press one palm onto the corpse. Unlimited plunder successful. Congratulations on obtaining E.level talent. Visual enhancement. Visual enhancement. Visual doubling. Oh, visual enhancement. This skill is great. Especially now for Lin Feng, good vision can avoid many risks. Lin Feng's confidence has doubled. I walked around and didn't find any new bodies. I simply cleaned up the battlefield. Discovered 2 new weapons scattered on the ground. After some thought, Lin Feng still put them in his backpack. In this way, even if one steel knife is damaged, there can still be a replacement weapon. Stand up and look around. The footprints here show signs of turning back, which means it is very likely that no one has explored ahead. A dense thicket of shrubs is in the distance, and the floating smell of decay in the air indicates the danger ahead. Do you still need to move forward? The most ordinary level 1 ferocious beast has level 5 combat power, while oneself has just risen to level 3 combat power. After hesitating for a while, let it go. Seeking wealth insurance. Your own strength points can even reach 69 points under talent effects. After doubling the agility points, there are also as many as 44 points. In addition to other talents, his true combat power is far stronger than the combat power indicated on the panel. Even if he encounters danger, he has a certain degree of confidence and retreats completely. After making up his mind, Lin Feng cautiously explored towards the distance. Lin Feng hid in the flourishing bushes and slowly advanced. The ground under my feet became softer and softer, and suddenly a sound of fighting accompanied by a smell of blood came from ahead. Lin Feng immediately became cautious, and the cat crouched in the bustling bushes, slowly moving forward, with the sound of fighting getting closer and closer. Ahead is a puddle of water, with a huge toad and a black and red striped snake entangled in battle. The body of the flower snake twists and turns tightly around the toad, while the toad's body bulges like a balloon. The flower snake wanted to swallow the toad and tightly bit its head. But because the toad bulged itself huge. I can't do anything for a moment, toad. The battle has entered a stalemate. The frog was covered in numerous wounds and was on the verge of death. The flower snake didn't hesitate to let go, its tail was all cut off. Lin Feng was delighted in his heart, although he didn't know why these two fierce beasts were fighting. But it's obvious that it's already a win-win situation. Kill these 2 ferocious beasts and he will be promoted to level 2. Thinking of this, Lin Feng is even more excited. The patient cat continued to lurk quietly in the bushes. Finally, after a quarter of an hour, the toad couldn't resist and let out its breath. Watching the flower snake's big mouth open is about to yield fruit to the toad. Lin Feng seized the opportunity, and the overwhelming ice spikes rushed forward, and the blazing steel knife was also released in an instant. Repeat the old trick. The combination of strength and speed gives steel knives immense power. The sound of breaking through the air. In an instant, the flower snake was smashed to the ground and unable to move. A smell of flesh and blood being roasted spreads. Ice spikes endlessly consume the vitality of two ferocious beasts. We need to solve one of them first. Wood entanglement. In an instant, the thorny vine suddenly rushed out of the ground, wrapping the toad layer by layer. A bone-cracking sound came. The toad was severely injured and unable to resist at all. Successfully killed the first-level ferocious beast mudtan poison frog, experience plus 30. Chapter 7. Poison Blade. Pick up the leaking spirit fruit. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Lin Chen did not hesitate at all and launched unlimited plunder directly. Unlimited plunder successful. Obtain 2 physical attributes. Very good, successfully grabbing the head, gaining experience, and gaining 2 more attributes. As soon as the prompt sounded, with a bang, the flower snake had already broken free from the shackles of the steel knife. A pair of eyes glared at Lin Feng with resentment. With a big mouth open, a venom hits. Lin Feng flashed, with the blessing of his natural vision, he could easily determine the trajectory of the venom's movement. Shua the flower snake failed to strike, quickly twisted its body and tilted its head to bite Lin Feng. Lin Feng took advantage of the situation and stumbled, retracting his steel knife forward was a strike. The steel knife shattered the hard scales of the flowering snake, and its flesh and blood burst open. Hiss the flower snake was in pain, hissing in pain. It already has injuries, and at this point, the pain is unbearable. The vertical pupils flashed a hint of human resentment. Turning the snake's head is like biting. Lin Feng quickly dodged and distanced himself. The flower snake did not continue to attack, but quickly swam towards the distance. It turned out to be a false shot. Want to run? Lin Feng quickly stepped forward. Wood entanglement. I saw countless vines rising from the ground tightly entwining the venomous snake, instantly imprisoning it in place. Hiss hiss the thorns on the vine scraped the flower snake in pain and howled. Right now. Lin Feng wielded a steel knife and swung towards the 7-inch flower snake. Puzzy. Blood splattered everywhere, and the head of the flower snake fell to the ground in response. Successfully killed the first-level ferocious beast 5 poisonous snakes, experience plus 30. Your level has been promoted to level 2. Your strength attribute increases by 5 points, your agility attribute increases by 5 points, your physical attributes increase by 5 points, your energy attribute increases by 5 points, you have 5 free allocation attribute points, unlimited plunder successful, obtain item. Venom, 5 shares, dot. A faint fluorescence surrounds Lin Feng, and attribute points transform into energy that spreads throughout his body. Accompanied by the upgrade, a sense of comfort struck, causing Lin Feng's face to once again show a smile. Unexpectedly, upgrading resulted in an increase of 5 points in all 4 dimensions, and even 5 freely allocated attribute points. After reaching level 2, I clearly felt the changes in my body. It seems that as long as he keeps upgrading and becoming stronger, reaching the pinnacle is not a dream. After being excited, Lin Feng noticed the spoils of war this time. This venom looking at the steel knife in his hand, Lin Feng's eyes flashed with anticipation. I don't know if venom can poison weapons. Just do whatever comes to mind here. Pick up a piece of venom and wipe it onto the steel knife. Ding! Poison successfully attached, your novice steel knife has been upgraded to poison steel blade. Poison steel knife, level 1. Attack power plus 5, each attack has sustained damage. Lin Feng was overjoyed. 1 dose of venom elevates its steel knife to the first level. Attack power plus 5. With a sudden thought, a new venom emerged. Without any accidents, this venom should not be able to attach. Ding! Poisoning failed, target quality is too low, has reached the maximum limit of poisoning. As expected, a venom can only affect a novice steel knife. There are still 4 venoms left, enough to upgrade 4 newbie steel knives. Nowadays, everyone's weapons are level 0, and the role of level 1 weapons is self-evident. This will be a hard currency. By the way, there are also 2 steel knives in the backpack. Lin Feng couldn't help but get excited. He really had no intention of inserting willows into the shade. Attach venom to both steel knives and quickly obtain 2 first-order weapons. Ha ha ha. The feeling of harvest is also too satisfying. Just as Lin Feng was excited. Yu reading www.yuukeangshu.net. A faint floral fragrance emanates. Suddenly, he noticed that there was a lively spirit grass standing tall next to the puddle where 2 fierce beasts were fighting each other. The bare stem has no branches or leaves, only the bright red flowers at the top. Under the sunlight, it still emits a sparkling radiance. In the moment Lin Feng looked over, the flowers quickly withered, and a red fruit appeared. A pungent smell. This plant should be a treasure, and the toad and the snake probably got into a conflict over it. Lin Feng is delighted. It seems that my fortune is not shallow. I just don't know what this spiritual fruit does, and Lin Feng doesn't dare to be careless about what's in the entrance. Fortunately, there is also a system backpack that can save the items first. Carefully pull out the entire plant from the ground. I was about to put it in my backpack. Mutations arise suddenly. At the moment when the root system leaves the soil, the entire plant begins to rapidly wither. Seeing the spiritual fruit turn into a puddle of water. Lin Feng is horizontal. Take the fruit and swallow it in your mouth. The spiritual fruit melts at the entrance, and a warm force flows through the throat into the body. In no time, the energy integrated into his body. Lin Feng clearly felt the increase in strength. The fruitless fruit has been consumed. You have gained 6 agility attributes. P.S. New books for collection. Please follow up. Daily data tracking is crucial for new books. I also hope that readers can read tens of thousands of words without relying on books. Flip to the last page of the latest chapter every day. Only with high follow-up data can there be recommendations for new books, and even young authors have the motivation to become more popular. Chapter 8. Teamwork. Found a trace. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The content of this chapter is being updated. Chapter 9. Refuse Invitation. Explore the secret. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Lin Feng was taken aback for a moment, not expecting that girl to be so sharp. I just moved my body and was discovered. She looked at the bushes with a guarded expression. Her strength is the strongest among all, and her perception ability is much sharper than others. Just now in the battle, I didn't notice anyone here. Now, as Lin Feng turned around, the sound of the branches rubbing against her clothes came clearly to her ears. I cursed my own carelessness and prepared for battle, staring cautiously at the bushes in front of me. The loud shout startled everyone around her, who looked at her and became wary. It seems to have been discovered. Lin Feng had no intention of continuing to hide and stood up neatly. Seeing Lin Feng alone, Lingxi's eyebrows raised as if she was somewhat surprised. Are you alone? Yes, it's just me. I just passed by and saw so many of you. If I didn't want to cause trouble, I decided to hide. Have you ever deceived ghosts? The wilderness is so dangerous, can you survive alone? What are you hiding here for? Lin Feng looked at the man who suddenly spoke up and playfully smiled. Why, breaking the law alone in the wilderness? Do you live by the seaside? It's so easy. You. The man choked on Lin Feng and was about to refute. Alright, Luo Xian. He's right. We can't control anyone else yet. Since he doesn't have any ill intentions, let him go. Li looked at Lin Feng's handsome face, with a faint blush on her face. She is a beauty addict and has never seen anyone who looks good feel wronged. After speaking, she turned her head to look at Lingxi standing on the side. It is obvious that Ling Shi is their backbone. Ling Shi looked quietly at Lin Feng and said something unexpected. What is your talent? If you dare to be alone in the wilderness, you must have something to rely on. This seems to have nothing to do with you. Lin Feng said lightly. I have no ill intentions. This world is very dangerous and cruel, and we should watch and help each other. Besides, you can also see the strength of our team. Show off your talents and join us. Ling Si. An unbelievable sound came from all over the place. They all don't understand why Ling Shi wants to recruit this person. Lin Feng didn't understand why the woman's thinking was so detached. He also choked and immediately said. No, I prefer someone more. No longer entangle with them, turn around and leave. Before everyone could recover from their surprise, they were all stunned when they heard Lin Feng's refusal. Hey, why are you so ignorant? A slightly angry voice came from behind. Lin Feng's footsteps did not stop at all. Ling Shi, although this guy is good-looking, he's too arrogant. Why do you want to recruit him? Li Li asked in confusion. She and Ling Shi were good friends at Blue Star, and after school vacation, she returned to her hometown. I didn't expect to encounter such good luck in this world. I have a slight impression of him. If I remember correctly, his strength should also be quite strong. Ling Shi frowned and continued, saying. Such a person is likely to have a second or even third level combat power at the beginning, and if they awaken a bit more talent. Forget it. Let's not talk about him anymore. Since we don't want to come, we won't force it either. Time is tight, and she doesn't have time to waste on these things. Most of the people in the team are only E.level talents, only Li Li's talent is D.level, but not a combat talent. I was thinking of finding someone with decent combat power to enhance the team's combat effectiveness. Unexpectedly, this guy was so arrogant. Shaking his head, he stopped thinking about these things. The beast tied in 7 days is the highlight, we need to quickly fight monsters and upgrade. The crowd gradually drifted away. Lin Feng also continued to search for battlefields everywhere. In just 1 hour, he encountered 3 battlefields. 6 fierce beast corpses and 2 human corpses were found one after another. It seems that humans have gradually adapted to the fact of leveling up by fighting monsters, and the casualties are also gradually decreasing. And, after encountering the body of the praying mantis monster for the 4th time, Lin Feng found that he couldn't extract attribute points anymore. Can only plunder the same ferocious beast 3 times. It seems that the praying mantis monster is no longer useful. Whispering, Lin Feng had already arrived at the side of a female corpse. Looking at the death of this corpse, Lin Feng suddenly realized that he had gradually become indifferent from the initial concern. Sure enough, reality is the most challenging. He crouched down and plundered endlessly. Unlimited plunder successful, congratulations on obtaining E.level talent. Visual enhancement, detected talent with the same attribute, merging now. Successful fusion, congratulations on obtaining D.level talent. Visual madness. Visual frenzy. Visual enhancement threefold. Obtain D.level talent skill visual frenzy, activate D.level talent skill. Peering eye. Peering eye. Can uncover some secrets that ordinary people don't know. Chapter 10. Vine hanging. Fluorite shimmer. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Fusion. Lin Feng was suddenly startled. Unexpectedly, the D.level talent visual frenzy after the fusion of E visual enhancement has stimulated the peeping eye of D.level talent skills. Lin Feng was overjoyed that his skills could be integrated and upgraded, which was undoubtedly great news for him with unlimited plundering talent. And D.level talents can actually stimulate corresponding talent skills, which is also something he did not expect. I don't know if all D.level and above talents can trigger corresponding skills. If that's the case, he will make a lot of money. He just needs to keep plundering and obtain the second SSS talent skill and the third SSS talent skill, which is just a matter of time. Excited, Lin Feng's gaze shifted and landed on the fierce plant ghost vine ahead. With a thought, activate the peeping eye. Fierce beast. Ghost vine, level. First level, combat power evaluation. Fifth level, skill. Wood wrap, level E, explosion rate. 0.1% hahaha. So the peeping eyes are like this. This skill may not have much combat power, but it is very practical. Compared to the viewing information given by the Heavenly Way, it is undoubtedly much more detailed. Know yourself and know your enemy, and win every battle. The simplest truth. Lin Feng's eyes lit up and he excitedly looked at the ghost vine in front of him. Just try the power of a first-order weapon. Shoo shoo. Gueteng felt danger and immediately waved the vine. Half for defense, and half to charge towards the culprit Lin Feng. With the blessing of visual madness and the high agility attribute enhanced by talent, Lin Feng easily dodges left and right. Pa pa. The dancing vines fell to the ground, stirring up dust. Lin Feng occasionally wielded his sword, and with his current combat power, even if he didn't add any skills, the vines would be directly cut off between the start and fall of his hand. The vine was cut off, the ghost vine was injured, and the pain aroused its ferocity. Lin Feng's ghostly figure made it even more restless. Finally. All the vines are attacking Lin Feng. Quick battle and quick decision. It's very clear that it can't continue like this. Gueteng's anger revealed a gap in his defense. Wood entanglement. A huge vine rose from the ground and in the blink of an eye, it surrounded the trunk of the ghost vine, right now. Shua Lin Feng said he was the fastest, and he wielded a steel knife in his hand. Quickly, it broke through the obstruction of the vine. Bang! The steel knife, shining with blue light, easily cut through the stem of the ghost vine. Gueteng felt pain, and the vine swayed even crazier. Lin Feng took a closer look. A gray-white color quickly appeared in the area scratched by the steel knife. It seems that the toxin has taken effect. A joyful moment in my heart. Step back and be careful to avoid the crazy vines. Lin Feng fully utilized the essence of guerrilla warfare. From time to time, break through the defense and give Ghost Vine a knife. Ghost vines are almost worn out and lose their temper. Shua vines are constantly being shot down by Lin Feng. Gueteng endured the erosion of toxins but had no choice. Finally. When Lin Feng's steel knife fell on Gueteng again, everything came to an abrupt end. Bang! A muffled sound. The dancing vines fell to the ground in response. Successfully killed the first-level ferocious plant ghost vine, experience plus 30. Unlimited plunder successful, congratulations on obtaining the E.level talent skill. Wood entanglement. Detected talent skills with the same attribute, merging now. Successful fusion, congratulations on obtaining D.level talent skill. Mudo strangle. Hahaha, what a cool word. Lin Feng looked surprised. Yu reading www.yuukangshu.net. After killing Ghost Vine for the first time, he obtained an E.level wood entanglement. After defeating Ghost Vine again, he obtained the E.level skill twice and as expected, merged and upgraded it to D.level wooden vine slash. The original E.level skills were just simple restraints and could only be used as auxiliary means. The upgraded skills can not only imprison but also strangle. Can be used as a means of attack now. Moreover, this time he easily killed Ghost Vine without even using flame explosion. It seems that his overall strength has reached the limit of 5th or even 6th level at the very least. Undoubtedly SSS talent, strong, invincible. After excitement, Lin Feng continued to explore forward. It's already getting late. Explore for a while longer, and if you can't find the fierce beast, hurry back to the village before it gets dark. There are far more dangers in the darkness than in the daytime. Lin Feng wandered around without much gain. As the sky darkened, I was about to head back home when a faint fluorescence suddenly appeared, flickering in and out. Lin Feng's face showed confusion. It's getting dark. Are you going or not? Seeking wealth insurance. After not hesitating for long, Lin Feng decided to go and explore the truth. Quickly galloping towards the direction emitting fluorescence. The fluorescence seemed very close, but with Lin Feng's current foot distance, he had rushed for a quarter of an hour without seeing it. I can't help but feel a bit surprised. What is this thing? The light seems faint but can penetrate so far. Finally, Lin Feng stopped and appeared next to a shrub. It is a fluorite in the bushes that emits fluorescence. Strange, there's no such stone around here. Where did this glowing fluorite come from?